Alright everybody, the cleanup is done. Spent a couple hours down here cleaning this place up and it was ridiculous. It's just amazing how messy a place can be when you're doing eBay stuff. Just boxes everywhere, trash, who knows what. A little update on that motorcycle. Unfortunately, it only went for $390, but for 30 bucks, what I have into it, it was pretty good. Actually, let me take that back. It sold on eBay for $390, and I'll never understand people. I explicitly stated on the ad that I will not ship this thing. I had no interest in shipping it. I had a few people email me, ask me if I could, and the furthest I went is to tell somebody I'd drop it off at their shipping store of choice. But I told everybody I'm not shipping this thing. And the guy who buys this winds up being a guy from Florida with zero feedback, and he's not answering my emails. So I actually spoke with the guy who contacted me on, I can't remember, Saturday or Sunday about it. He was really interested. And he's going to come up tomorrow and pick it up. He's thrilled. He knows it went off at $390. I told him if he comes up and grabs it with cash tomorrow, he can have it for $340. So he's happy, I'm happy, everybody's happy. But anyway, yeah, keep an eye out for those dirt bikes. The cool thing here is a straight jacket. It's pretty darn creepy, actually. See if you can get down on this here a little bit. There's a few stains on here that honestly are a bit questionable. I don't know what they are. I'm not even going to try not to wonder what they are. But anyway, this thing I spent $30 for and wound up selling it for $90. No, it was $36 I think, and sold it for 90 something. So that's a pretty good profit. You coming down? My daughter here, I told her I'd give her a couple dollars if she found a CD that I'm missing. So I sold something on Amazon and I can't find the CD. It got mixed up somewhere, so she's going to sort through the CDs and see if she can find it. Anyway, so yeah, one thing to keep in mind when doing this stuff is the odder it is, the more valuable it's probably going to be. I mean, I saw this thing and I didn't know the first thing about them, but I just figured it's a pretty quirky, kind of creepy thing. Somebody'd be interested in it, so that turns out somebody was. It was made by a company, or is made by a company called Posey. Never heard of them, but I don't know the first thing about these anyway. So anyway, while I was cleaning up my inventory area here, my daughter's nervous. You want to get out of the picture for a minute, or you want to stay in there? I'll try not to get her in this too much. So anyway, while I was cleaning out the storage area, I found a few things, inventory area here. I found a couple things. I'm glad I did this. This thing is pretty cool right here. Let me try to get back. My camera shooting here is pretty bad. Ugh. It's an old Crossman BB gun. I paid 25 bucks for it. I had a guy at the auction I bought it at tell me afterwards he wanted to buy it from me for 150 bucks. I probably should have done it, but there's some things I just buy and figure I'll keep myself. There's something just really cool about this thing. From my research, it's a I can't remember now, 25 or 6, mid 1920s, and it's one of the early ones, and apparently one of the first ones to use a lever action under the barrel to pump the air. I did not know this, but apparently back in the day you hooked up a bicycle pump to it to pump up a lot of air guns, so that's really cool. And then a couple other things I actually found at yard sales over last weekend, and I do most of my picking at auctions. That's just kind of how I cut my teeth, so that's pretty much where I get most of my inventory. However, I do love yard sales, and I try to get to them as often as possible because you can get really good deals at yard sales. I think a lot of times better than you can get at auctions. My daughter's looking at me. What?
I can't believe you're doing that.
She's embarrassed. That's all right. If a dad can't embarrass his daughter, then Dad's not doing a good job. Anyway, picked up a pair of rubber boots for fishing or whatever. I'm not sure they're going to fit, but they're close enough. I gave them a couple bucks for it. Why not? Got a Hot Wheels set there. Paid $2 or $3 for that. Didn't even look at it closely. I should have. It's missing a piece of track. So I'll see if I can replace that. I don't even know if I'll sell it. It's such a pain to ship. Over here, got a, what is this thing? PlayStation? Or no, it's a Nintendo. And this is an area I really need to improve on. I don't know the first thing about a lot of these game systems, especially when it comes to Nintendo, PlayStation, all that good stuff. But I paid $3 for it. I'm sure I'll get at least that back. And let's see here, a couple LPs. I love records. I'm not sure if I'll keep these or if I'll sell them. I'm a vinyl fanatic. Nothing sounds better than vinyl in my opinion. So I actually have a nitty-gritty record cleaner that I use before I spin any of these. And the ones I try to clean all of them I get, listen to them. If I don't like them, it's not up my alley, I'll go ahead and sell them. If I'm really into them, I'll keep them. So anyway, I think next week my wife and kids are out of town and I'm going to be cleaning records like a madman. So I'll do a video of that so you guys can see what that's all about. Now this thing here is cool and I'm kicking myself because I'm so tempted to keep it and I just shouldn't keep so much. But it is a full box, and let me get over here, excuse me Madison, an Atari game system. It's got all the accessories, all the bells and whistles there. It's everything. The guy says it's working like a champ. I paid $30 for it with all these cartridges, so I know, if I remember correctly, I think they're going up on eBay for gosh, 50 to 70 bucks maybe. So I'm going to go through these cartridges and see if I can pick out a few to maybe get really lucky, make some of my money back, and maybe I'll keep this for a while just you know, for nostalgia. Let the kids check it out, see what their old man played with. Alright, here's my daughter. So that's about it for what else? Oh no, I actually have some other stuff. I won't get that right now because it's in my office and I need to clean that next and it's completely embarrassing. But anyway, Playmobil, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but I got 6, maybe 5 or 6 packs of that stuff, and I'm not sure if I'm going to part that out or if I'm going to sell it as sets. I haven't decided yet because I was looking on eBay and I noticed some of those you can actually pull out. For example, I have the seal set. I think it's like a seal training set. It's got 4 or 5 seals and a couple trainers and a pool, and I noticed those seals are going for $3, $4, $5 a piece, whereas the whole set's only going for 10, 15. So I might just pull all that stuff apart, sell it by the piece, make it easier to ship, and might even make a little more money on it. So anyway, that about wraps it up. There's my daughter. This is great. Anyway, quick note on my inventory. One thing I've noticed doing this eBay thing, jewelry and let's see here, CDs. I do a lot of CDs, and what I do is I'll run stuff through an auction. Say I run 100 things through an auction and maybe 50, 60 things sell if I'm lucky, and then of the 40 that are left or whatever, I'll eyeball them and see if I think it's something that may sell eventually, and I'll throw out my eBay store. And I've got just under 2,000 items in the eBay store, pumping out give or take $50 a day right now just out of the store, which is nice because yeah, it's a really crummy time of year actually right now, probably the worst time of year to sell stuff on eBay, and we're still doing all right there. So anyway, this is sort of the base of our business here. You know, you do all the auctions, but man, it's this little $3, $4, $5, $6 items that just keep churning and keep bringing in the money. So that's something to think about.
Dad,
Yes?
I can't find the CD, but still pay me for looking for it.
Yeah, my daughter's wheeling and dealing here. So anyway, thanks guys. Keep on rolling, keep picking, keep making some money, man. It's out there. There's lots of stuff to sell. Lots of stuff. Just keep turning those rocks over and keep throwing stuff up on eBay and you'll be doing alright. Anyway, until the next video, take care.